Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel. If you're new, please hit that like and subscribe button for me if you like the video. We're just going to do a little upgrade with the Racing front axles and rear axles, and I'm just doing, I was going to put them on my speed car, but from guys say the Racing ones kind of don't hold up real well. And this is the Fortec 3.0 35 hot rod pickup. So we're going to put these on, and we're going to steal the drive shafts out of these for now to put on my speed cars. What I'm doing. So let's do a front one here. I'm gonna take this one off. Let's get you guys a little closer there. So I'm taking this screw out. There is a little spacer in between here. It goes right in here. Make sure you don't lose that. See that where that went into? Okay. Just fell out again. And then the dog bone comes right out of there. But right here on the caliper, there's a brake caliper here for looks. Doesn't really do nothing. We're going to so 2mm screw right in here, I believe. I believe that's what it is. Yep. Let's see where that's at. Get that out of there. And this caliper is just for looks. I mean, you don't have to replace it. I'm going to, because I'm keeping all the tires. But see, the screw goes on there, and it goes right into the right in there. It fits right into a spot there. Put some more light on here for you guys. See if that worked any better. Right in there. Fits right in there. Screws right on in. Okay. Then you pop the caliper off. Just pops off. Then you have your pin, which is in here. See it there? You pull that out. Your pin, see the caliper just has there. It just snaps in there. And then you can just pull your dog bone out. That just pops out. Now on this part, I don't know if we can get that out through there or not. I don't think it'll come out that way. So let's pull this over. Does that come out of that way? Oh, there it is right there. I'm looking at the wrong screw. And this one's going to have one of those washers in it too, or a spacer in it. So be careful not to lose this one too. See? Got the spacer there. Fills in the hole. And then you just kind of pull that one out and push that one through. Okay. Now let's see. This is the front universal. See that? And that's the part number. So yeah, Racing ones. So let's pop those open. From what I understand, the Traxxas ones are actually very strong though. Those ones are the ones to keep if you're gonna do that. For like speed runs or whatever, for bashing. This is just gonna be, this is more of my out front street car, you know. So I'm gonna do a little bashing, but shouldn't be anything hard enough. So it looks like Put that on. I think these are just for... It's not very clear on where to put those. It looks like you put... Let's open one of these, I guess, huh? These two, huh? Because when you do crash in these cars and you crash hard, you will you will lose your dog bones. That's the one thing about these cars. Looks like it wants you to do this for some reason. That doesn't make sense. You would think if they put if you would put the washers where they said, they would put them out here if they wanted the washers out there, right? So it looks like they want the washers on first for the spacers. Like 2 spacers. Let's see how that works. I don't know. Oh, and then there was another spacer on the inside there. No. That might have worked. Let's see. No, I'm not going to get that in there, am I? Oh, yeah. Okay. Huh. Yeah, that took away all that. Let's put this caliper back on. That is the one thing about, you know, aftermarket parts, guys. Sometimes the directions aren't that clear, but trying to get a grip on this and spin it. Oh yeah, that worked out good, guys. That feels nice and tight. Let's get this in the back in the holes. On my speed car, I did break the plastic cups. So I got metal ones on the way for it. Excuse my head if I hit that. So put this back on there. And you just replace it. Oops, let's put this one back on there. Okay. Feels good. Let's do this other side now. So yeah, that went 2 spacers on there. Oops, let's get this wheel off. Dump this one out so we don't lose it. Oh. Where'd it go? I know it's in there somewhere. There it is. That side. Let's take out this. Put the other one back still. Yeah, I had to, yeah, I keep losing screws around here today, huh? I'm gonna put this one back on before I lose it. And this actually holds on your clip too, you know, your hex nut here, your caliper. So you can leave your tire off and while you're working on it. Okay, let's go back to this side. Pop this one off. Make sure you pull your pin out so you don't lose it. Get to it. There it goes. Pull this top one out. Yeah, I don't know. I use my drill. My little cordless one a lot, but I don't know. I don't like using it on videos. Probably makes things go a little bit faster, but the small one goes on the bottom. Let's see how much shorter they are. Pull this out. Pull the dog bone. That's what I lost, was my front dog bone on the last one. So here's the shaft. Pull this shaft out. Put these in here so I don't lose them. It's funny how they give you these rather than making the tolerance a little shorter. I guess that way you can adjust it, I guess, because every car is different. Even when you buy, don't lose those guys. Those things would be hard to find on the floor. Like if you were going to upgrade to aluminum, which I will eventually, I did that backwards on the last one. I should have went on the outside. That's what it was. I'll swap that around real quick. I'll swap that around real quick if you guys saw that. So I put the 2 washers in here, the 2 spacers is what it shows on the instructions. And then this other spacer goes on the outside, that Traxxas on here. I thought it was on the inside, but it's on the outside on this one. Okay. Like I said, they're 2 different, you know, they're there for you to make your judgment is what it is. If it's too tight, pull that one of those little spacers out. If it doesn't spin, see, that spins nice and free. Barely get any movement on there, so that's perfect for mine. Like I said, on yours it might be different. The tolerance might be a little bit off. You know, it was a different batch made or something. So those spacers are there to make it to where everybody gets to fit them in their car. But I'm gonna go back to this other side and switch it. I'll do it off camera so you guys don't have to watch it though. It's the same thing. Same thing, just gonna fix it. Okay. That ain't right. Something's different there. That's what it is. I don't have my arm in there. Oh, come on. That's what it is. I didn't have that on there. I have these two. That's going to be my next video. That'll be my next one after this. I'm going to replace all these links. I have the front one, the rear ones. I'll show you the difference between what I have on my race car and what I didn't like about the ones, but it's up to you. I mean, they worked. I just didn't like the way they were. So you guys make your own call if you want to buy them. They look good. I just didn't seem like they helped much on my speed car, so I took them off and I did it like this, how I got the back. I have the two down here because I have all these spares from my other one. So before I got the other links, I put these bottom ones down there, and they seem to help better than the T that they sell, I think. So at least on for what I was using it for. Because I kept losing my rear ones. When I crashed, I would lose my rear dog bones, and so I got rid of the T part. For some reason, it looked like it felt like it made it move a lot more. So I don't know. I need to shim it up too a little bit, I think, but that's nice. Okay, there you go. There's the front, guys. I got them in. My racing. Here's the rear. We'll do that real quick too. Let's do a back one. That's why I'm doing this now, because I should be having parts come in for the other car to put that one back together. Got that 101 mile an hour. It's it crashed, so I didn't get it to come back to me, which was a bummer. But my GPS did show 101 miles an hour, so get to count that, but don't get to count it as real. You guys know what I mean. Okay, pull the pin. Here's the little spacer. It's easier to do it this way. And then we got to pull both of these ones off them. Both of these. It's a bad thing about putting all these extra arms on here. You got to take them all apart eventually to get into everything, but it does stiffen up everything. Okay, so both of these are the same size, both on the inside. Here's the rear dog bone, and they're both a little different. If you guys look, I think they're a little different sized too. The rear ones are a little shorter. Okay, let's see if I can get that in now. Rear ones are a little shorter, and they got that bar in there for the stock ones, so you know which ones are which. And we don't need to take all that front apart like we did the back ones. And I'm not sure if these are different or not. I think these are the same. Yeah, these are the same. It's just the dry bones, the dog bones. So let's open this bag up, and here's the rear part number. Let's see, get that in there for you. That's the part number, yeah. They seem like they're well built. I just hear they don't hold up that well to hard bashing. And I'm not. And this is the same thing, right? Same directions, left, right, and you just put it in a different bag. And so this is my, it's not a shelf queen, but it's it's not gonna, I'm hoping not to roll it over when I'm out there playing with it out front. I'm not gonna take it in, I won't take it many places. So I do have the video before this, how to install the Spectrum setup in it, which I know it's Traxxas, but I got a Spectrum setup in it. It's and it shows to put 2 of these spacers. Comes with 4. We'll see what the tolerance is on the back, if it's any different. Okay. The original spacer back on the outside here. Let's see what I'm doing. And then you put your pin back in. And we'll see if we can get this pin back in nice and tight. Or if we need to take one of those spacers out. No, that seems like it's fitting in there pretty good. And I like to give it a little twirl. Make sure it spins freely. Yeah, that's nice. That's much nice. And we didn't lose any space. Nope. That's nice. Oh, I just lost the pin now. Yeah, that one in there nice. That's a nice tight fit. So far these are fitting good, guys. They're, I guess we'll see how long they hold up. Put this on so it doesn't pop off. Yeah, sometimes these pens are a pain in the neck. Come on, get in there. Big old bear claw hands. Get that groove lined up with the pen. And tell me that doesn't want to go over the top of that. That's what the issue is. It doesn't want to go over the top of that. There it goes. There it goes. Okay. Didn't want to slide over. There must have been a burr in there or something in the plastic or in the shaft there or something. Still spins freely. Put it in the cup. These are both the same. So let's start with this top one to hold it from coming out. And like I said, I do have, I don't know if I told it in this video or the last one, I do have the GPM links that I will be putting in the spot of these. I'm just gonna do another video on that. And then since that'll be way too long of a video, this is already a 15-minute video, but okay. I'm gonna do this other side real quick. If I missed anything on that side, you guys might be able to see this side too. Let's see what I'm doing now. And these don't come with the car. Like I said, I put those on afterwards. I had some spares from my other one. Just keep them because you never know. Dog bone. Cut. Put the two spacers on there. That spacer's still on there, if you can see it. See how that one's got the spacer still there. Put the pin in. Get it lined up even on both sides. So when you put this on, fit in there, right? The tolerance on that one's a little tight for some reason. Something's not touching right. No, it feels good. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, that's fine. That's all. Something's not feeling right. It's bent over and it's touching that. So you push it back, it spins freely, nice and smooth. So we'll move this out of the way. Put this back in the cup. As hard as they're to get in sometimes, I can't believe they pop out of there, you know? But you do have to have it just lined up just right. It goes there, it goes on the inside hole. Now when you do the GPM braces and all that stuff, you might need to use a different hole. And we'll figure that out when we get there. Sometimes you got to use that outside hole. I've had to get different rims on there and different tires and wheels on there. You got to do some mods and stuff. So, but like I said, I'm keeping this one pretty much looking the stock outside and just doing a lot of little upgrades. And there you go. Put the caliper back on. Which these are for looks, but they also hold this disc on, so a little extra. I don't think that's right. Oh, I didn't put that in the right spot. Yeah, that's not right. There's 3 holes there. I believe 2 are for the pegs, which we just drilled the screw into. Yeah, see the 2 little pegs. So just gotta make sure you're in the right spot. Sucked in all the way so you can see the outside. Same with this one, which I forgot to put on. They're not, they're not a must. I don't have them on my speed car because they get in the way of, like I said, different tires. There you go. All right. Got everything spins free and nice. There's no play there. Let's put a. Yeah, I'm liking these so far, guys. They're nice and tight and a good tolerance on them with those 2 spacers that they give you. That I'm impressed with. I don't know how they'll hold up, but I'm gonna figure out what spacers those will wear. And yeah, you get no in and out. You see that? There's no in and out on that. than there was before, so that made it nice and tight. I'm actually impressed with those now. Okay. Also, I didn't do a video of that, but I used a couple washers, 3mm washers on all sides here to get the arms. There's still a tiny bit of play on this one. That one's tight. Tiny bit. That one's tight. So there's just a tiny bit in there, which I don't want it super tight because then it starts binding up. But those were just regular 3mm washers from like, what is it, Team K&K. Their washers is all I used. They weren't spacers, they were actual real washers. But I used them as a spacer and they fit perfect. I didn't need like 3 or 4 0.5s or 0.1, you know what I mean? So that worked out good on that. So, all right guys, there you go. I'm gonna finish this video here and then come back and we'll install these 2 kits. I got all the tie rods for these 4 back here, the steering, and then this is going to be the front tie rods up here. It's going to do like a V, and that'll keep the steering from, you know, all this slop out of it. It'll take a lot of that slop out of there. All right, so that's how you do your racing. These are what? Steel G45 rear and front universal steel shafts. It's for the 2.0. And I just got them on Amazon. I'm not going to put a link because you know how they change all the time. You guys just go on to Amazon, Yaw Racing, look up those part numbers. TEC4019, TEC4020. And I think A-Main might even have those too. So hit them up. All right, guys, long enough video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and y'all have a good day.